Good morning. Welcome to YAP. Today I'm joined by Mel. We both have like 7 hours of sleep in total for the last night. Why did you have a lack of sleep last night, Mel?
Um, I don't know.
Crazy Sunday night.
No, I was literally just laying in bed thinking about all the things I needed to do. And then I realized when I actually wrote it down that it wasn't as crazy.
Yeah.
But, we love insomnia. No.
Yeah. It's encouraging. No. Okay. I have news. My car got hit yesterday on the roads. I was in my car and somebody just like bop to the back of my car.
Fuck.
And I was in shock, and I don't know what I should have done, but the guy behind me was so like cool and nonchalant about it. Like he came. First of all, it was like in the middle of like Great North Road.
Wait, sorry. Was
Yeah.
it like a little peck or was it like a boom?
No, I felt a boom. Like my
Okay.
whole car, like
Okay.
can't breathe. Damn. Yeah. So I get out the vehicle. This is like the traffic light would have just turned green. I get out the vehicle. He gets out the vehicle and he's like, "No, there's nothing, mate." And he touches the back of my car. I'm like, I mean, sure, there is nothing, but like the impact was like so loud.
The emotional damage.
No, the impact was so loud, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess." So I got back into my vehicle and I just drove off like a good boy. And I don't know if I should have done that. I feel like I should have been a little more crazy because I know damn well had I hit him, he would have threw the biggest fit ever.
I feel like those are people that
Yeah.
would actually do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, so
I should have sued him for everything he has.
sorry that it happened to you.
Yeah, it's fine. My car is like, knock on wood, bro. Like it is.
Pretty solid, I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. It's been through curbs, cars now, people not yet, but yeah. All right, today today we're talking about UGC and why they're so important in today's economy.
UGC.
I think UGC. This is just a thing I thought about last night when I was up thinking about YAP, obviously.
By the way, guys, UGC stands for user generated content, and it's content that people do just for the sake of showcasing their product.
Yes. But it's people that have nothing to do with the brand. It'd be like some random person,
Yeah.
like 10,000 followers. They could have any amount of followers,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think it's glorified unpaid labor.
What?
Is it not?
I
Do they
think-
get paid to do UGC?
They get paid in product. For real, though. They get paid in product.
But what is the product? Like, is it
Dude,
worth
it depends on the brand. What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I was really thinking about it last night, and I think it's glorified unpaid labor.
Well, Maddie, shout out to your glorified unpaid labor.
Nah, Maddie would never accept Maddie, obviously. No, it's in general, it's a super powerful tool. I think I'm more likely, I don't know about you, but I'm more likely to buy from a brand when I see somebody review it rather than an ad from that brand.
I agree.
The ad has to be insane for me to like be invested because in the back of my head, I know it's an ad.
I need to see multiple people review it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like I want to say anything I put inside my body, but to be real,
Yeah.
it's literally anything.
Yeah.
I think though a brand that does UGC really well is Cheeky Glow.
Sure.
I don't know if you've like seen them online, but basically they went viral for this one post. It's about, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me because he saw how much, because it's like an exfoliate pad thing.
Sure.
And it's inspired of like Korean bath towels where
Yeah.
you just literally like wet it and then you start like doing that. And it's like a microfiber texture. And then like a lot of dead skin comes off.
Yeah.
And the whole premise of the post that went viral was oh, my boyfriend broke up with me because he saw how much skin came off. It's like, ew, you disgusting
Yeah.
trash.
Damn.
But yeah.
I think, yeah, I like that. I think I was trying to think about the reason why we like UGC content or UGC approved products. It all ties back into like if we were to buy something online, we go through the reviews before we buy it.
Yeah.
be any brand.
Yeah.
So this is basically just like a video review of the product before you buy it. But sometimes you never ask for the review, but the product and the review are so complimentary that you're like, oh damn, maybe I do need this
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of thing.
I feel like a lot of people literally like build side gigs off doing UGC, so they don't. I know I am really like I'm going through like a shampoo hair care phase right now. You can't tell from my hair because it's getting there. um, but there's this Japanese hair care / shampoo brand that's gone viral. Particularly the hair mask. It's called Fino. That's the brand. And like honestly, so much UGC content took me off the line. Like took me over the line. Like it's so much content out there about this one product that you just have to try it if you want to get into hair care. Yeah, I know so many people who like bought it as well.
Yeah, I think also like for UGC, it's gotten so big that now brands are posting them on their own pages. Like it could be like an influencer with just like under 10,000 followers, but the review is so like organic and so real and not like a polished ad that they're like, this could serve as an ad on our page.
Yeah.
So they post that on their page.
Yeah.
And I think it just ties into the fact that it's like the perfect peer to get the information from. Like if I see a video of somebody, and with that, I feel like the smaller the followership, the better for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because when I see an account that has like 100,000 followers, I think, oh, maybe they like got sent this, maybe they got paid a little bit here and there. But if it's an account with like 2,300 followers, no, literally, and if they're an account with like 2,300 followers, I know they like almost have nothing to gain about like lying and like hiding the fact that they're not like disclosing that they got paid to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know again. Okay. But then like also they're given, because I used to work in this space and I used to like send shit out for like UGC.
Yeah.
And I mean, for the most part, they're like they try to lean positive, I want to say.
Yeah.
Which is a hot take, but they do. I feel like unless you buy your own product and have a reputation for just trying it without like hashtag no ad, not sponsored. Like, yeah, it would be real. But I want to say that's why like people back in the day, I feel like she's made a resurgence lately. So I'm just gonna mention her, Tati Westbrook. Yeah. She people love her for that shit. Yeah, because she's like definitely known.
Yeah, I think
for not doing that.
Yeah, I think also like there's so much power in like I'm thinking from the perspective of the UGC creator. It's so much power in like a brand that has a couple 100,000 followers reaching out to the UGC creator. Yeah. It's almost like an easy layup. Like you're almost always gonna get a yes from the creator. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like they can take advantage of that. Like especially if you've got a followership, if you've got like a verification badge, get in them DMs, like get moving, get to work.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you bought from any brands that through the UGC strategy? Like, did you ever see a video so good that you're like, I need that?
Honestly, so many. Right now, there's this there's this one video that keeps popping on my For You page that is like slowly getting me off the line, getting me across the line. It's called Blood Sugar Babe by Be Pure.
Okay.
No, Yvonne's. And it's literally just like this energy drink blend thing. And I'm like, this looks so intriguing. Yeah. I kind of want it. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm still quite skeptical of like, it's a supplement and I'm skeptical of supplements.
No, literally, same. Half my For You page is like people trying like different flavored protein powders. And the protein powder like flavors on paper sound so good. It'd be like some like Cap'n Crunch cereal flavor. And it's like, I don't know if it's like protein powder anymore. It's just like glorified milk, like yummy milk. I don't know. Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny how much marketing can do, eh? Like,
yeah. Silly. Speaking of how much marketing can do, Fidget Spinners. Fidget Spinners rose to fame in 2017. They're like the little 3-sided things that spin. Fidget spinner.
Wow.
Did you used to have a fidget spinner?
No.
You never had a fidget spinner.
No. Actually, I haven't.
Were you in this country when fidget spinners were a thing?
No, but also like
They were big in the whole world.
yeah, it was all over the world. Like all my friends had fidget spinners. I just didn't.
Why?
I don't know. What do you mean? This feels
Everybody
like
and their mom had one. I remember like my whole class had one, and like
I do kind of really want those rings that
the spinner ring.
yeah, the spinner rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin used to have those, and I
Yeah.
was always like, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's really interesting. Like that became such a big phenomenon.
In like no time.
Yeah,
I think back in like 2016 to like 2020, we had like a rise of like a bunch of silly like toy almost products that were like taking over the whole internet. Like I remember just before the fidget spinners, I don't know if they were a thing here, but they were a thing definitely where when I grew up. They were like two like ceramic balls that have like strings, and you could like do this, and the balls kept hitting each other. You could do like tricks and stuff.
really.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, it was really cool. And then the rise of fidget spinners, and then with the rise of fidget spinners, it like almost created a nostalgia thing where people gravitated towards something that gives them like a fix for their anxiety and ADHD-ness
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah.
And it was like it was the perfect cure for every kid that was like 12 and under that had diagnosed themselves with like ADHD. No, bro, I have ADHD. You don't get it. This helps me focus. And the whole time it's just like them spinning this annoying little spinnery thing under the
Imagine
table.
being like fucking 8 or 9. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking know what ADHD was.
Yeah.
And to say, I feel like it's so normalized now to say it. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's kind of wild. I think like when trends like these take hold, it goes to show that it's like tapping into something that like people need.
Yeah.
Like whether it's kind of like chewing gum when you're like in an exam to keep you focused kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like
It's all placebo.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all placebo.
Like I have this one friend that needs to listen to rain sounds, and every time we go traveling together, I'm like, "Shut up,
Please.
I want to sleep in peace."
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's so like, and I went through this phase where like I needed to listen to Gordon Ramsay to sleep.
Will you stop that?
I have stopped that. But yeah, fidget spinners is like really interesting in the fact that like it took hold in the way that it did. Yeah. Did you have a fidget spinner?
Yeah, I had multiple.
You would have a
But
fidget spinner.
whoa,
You'd be like,
whoa,
oh,
whoa.
look at my fidget spinner.
Bro,
It's so
come
cool.
on.
It's so fucking cool.
No, but I also had 2 younger brothers, and like they were more on the fidget spinner hype. I just happened to like steal some of them because
Steal.
they were just like the OG version of it was cool, but then they started coming up with other ones that had like different like angularity, and like some would like spin for like minutes. Some had like some were like a full on circle that would just spin. So like it's almost like the ring, but it's like a big one, and you can just like spin it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think before fidget spinner, I remember like before it came out, like people were doing a lot with like pencils, like in class, like
yes,
just like
yes.
yeah.
Still can't do that. It hurts me to this day. I can't like do the. It's like this, and then you have to like spin it, and it comes back where it is.
Yeah.
I look crazy doing that. I think it's something like in psychology, I think, or something where like we're so addicted to trends. We're so addicted to the next new thing. We're so like we are sheep. Whatever happens, we just want to flock to the next big thing. And I think, like the timing of the fidget spinner was so perfect.
Yeah. I mean, a really good example is like the brat and versus Demure. Like it was on the opposite ends of the spectrum. Like yeah.
And like with these trends, they almost become personality traits for a while. Like you could be the kid that is annoying, that has a fidget spinner that thinks it like fixes their whole life, or you could be the kid that's like, no, I'm so brat, bro, I'm so blah, blah. Or you could be the kid that's no, I'm so demure. Like it's an extension of themselves now.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you remember? And I don't know if it's like there's this weird thing where, I mean, as humans, we love a quick, easy fix, and fidget spinners were marketed as such. They were like, if you're always distracted, if you're always blah, 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 just put this in your hand, spin it. It'll fix everything in your life.
I almost feel like it was more so like, oh look, I'm this cool kid with my fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Like that was how it was like it was shown to me. I feel like all the cool kids had the fidget spinner and there was me.
Yeah.
The Melinda. But
sad. So sad. I feel like
yeah, I feel like it's really interesting. Like there was a phase where literally like anyone who had a fidget spinner, it was a huge part of their identity. And like I feel like it extends to pretty much anything. Like I feel like in high school there were a lot of people who had big things as part of their identities, whether it's the fidget spinner guy or it's like the girls in the corner that huddle over and like are sobbing over the fact that Zayn left one direction. Bro, when that happened, I swear I came out of a history class and I like walked out and the hallway was like full of girls crying. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Did someone fucking die? Yeah. And then I just bruh.
Yeah. I found out about the news through the girls in my class's Instagram stories at the time. Or like Snapchat stories, I think it was. They were like so sad. It was like black and white photos of like Zayn Malik and they're like, I'm like gone but never forgotten. I was like, he didn't die. He just started making his own music. I think okay, so how come the FOMO never got to you? How come you never got a fidget spinner?
I just kind of think I'm not a FOMO girl.
No.
But I think with fidget spinners, like, I just never had that need to just kind of do that pencil thing. I feel like fidget spinners are like really caught on for those people first.
Yeah.
And then after that, like the people who got it after got it because like they thought it was something that like everyone else did and it was cool. Okay, hot take. I kind of think it's like vaping.
Fidget spinners are the OG vapes.
Yeah, it's like it's scratching an itch for like people who have, I want to say, like cigarette stuff initially, but for the rest of them, it's people seeing their friends do it and wanting to be part of that social kind of like interaction and wanting to be part of that conversation.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hot take: vaping are today's fidget spinners.
Yeah, maybe I see it. Like I've even heard of like. Because now people are trying to combat vaping, and they're coming up with products that have products that are trying to replace the idea of vaping, and at the end of it, they have like this like little fidgety thing. So maybe it's like a 2-in-1 thing where it's like,
it scratches an itch. But for the most part, it's how people bond. Like, I feel like a lot of people like after when. Like, there are groups of people always, like, if back in the day it was smoking that they socialize at work with. Now it's, like, vaping. Yeah. And similarly, like, for students, it was, like, fidget spinners. And they get to talk about their fidget spinners. Yeah. And I don't know what it is now. What is it now? What's the thing? I don't think necessarily it's vaping because I feel like high schoolers... No.
I don't know if it's a physical product. Maybe it's, like, TikTok. Like, the evolution goes, like... Yo-yos, Beyblades, fidget spinners, vapes, TikTok. I don't know.
Lol. Yeah.
I think It's it also like the fidget spinners specifically. They came at a time where like musically what it was at its peak. It was like the 2017. It was like just before Musically got killed, I think.
Musically is TikTok now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when Musically like because there was a couple of years when like the rebrand happened and stuff. It just blew the fuck up on like the whole internet, YouTube. I remember there was like videos like them like 10-hour YouTube videos of like it was just somebody that kept spinning.
You know what it is now? It's fucking slime. Slime is back.
Yeah.
Slime.
And I would bet that fidget spinners are gonna make a comeback this decade.
Yeah, I agree.
Because slime is just a resurgence of what was.
Yeah.
So now it's just gonna recycle.
The anxiety rings are there, and they're kind of fidget spinners, but
evil comes back, and it's. Do you remember? Okay, just before I finish this topic, do you remember Power Balance?
No, what is it?
It was like these like plastic or like silicone bracelets that have like a sticker on them that like help you with your balance.
No,
No,
I
you
don't
never saw
fucking
it?
remember that. What do you mean?
Oh my god. Okay, this was like back in like 2010, I want to say, and they were this like big thing. Surely you've seen it. These bracelets?
No.
No?
Wait, no, actually I have. But
They were like the OG fidget spinners, I think. Power balance bracelets were like marketed to help you with your balance. Every athlete had it on their hand, and they said that like, oh, it helped them like perfect that 0.1% of their game. Blah 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 blah.
0.1%.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
Okay.
like to an athlete, 0.1% is like 100% to like a regular
true,
guy.
true.
And so just like every other trend, I ate it up, and
You're like, I'm a fucking athlete, bro.
guys, my jump is getting higher. I'm getting
I'm
faster.
Usain Bolt.
Come on. So yeah, I think it's something interesting about like how it's something interesting about how like we flock to trends super quick, and I think that's almost exclusively when you're younger. Like as we're older now, like I'm not that invested in every trend ever.
Yeah, same.
So it's an age thing.
Same.
You just, I guess you do grow out of it.
Yeah. I really admire people who are very like niche and like things that they're into. Like I like once was dating a guy who like was really into like picking up sea glass in beaches, just very random hobbies, and really into like 1950s stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, that's really cool. You have your own identity, not like
Yeah.
the rest of us sheep out here.
And that
Yeah.
says a lot about Mel's taste in men. Guys, thank you so much for tuning to the YAP Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.